Alright, welcome back, y'all. We at day 9, Saturday. We'll look at our little clue. It says, in Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. We do have some wheel to explore. Let's see. I think that is a place, dude. The Tibet. It's in Tibet, so let's look around. Make sure it ain't over here. There it is. Tibet. Alright. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. So I guess we're gonna go to Tibet and see what's there. You wouldn't think, following the modern railway line into Tibet, that this prosperous village was once home to a notorious prophetess. Mary Baines, a local witch, haunted the locals with her tales about the end of the world. Although such prognostications may seem quaint nowadays, her grave in the churchyard is still avoided by all in the village, and nothing grows here. Interesting. But it does not have anything to do with our card, unfortunately. We're gonna just hold on to this for now. Just put it up and we'll come back to it. Alright, let's pet our kitty cat and get a customer up in here. Come on. There you are. Simone Green, our friend. Long Meg. Sorry, I've not heard of it, but I'll keep an eye out for you in the library. As long as you can get me some fever kiss, that is. Too many late nights at the library are taking their toll. We'll get her that fever kiss, though. I'm sure we have it. The red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. The leaves are pale in color. Alright, I know we've got some berries. These two right here. And if they're talking about the pale leaves, I bet it's this one. Yeah. Let's go ahead and give her that. Here you go. Nice. Let's go ahead and label this one. We'll do it pink. I was looking, and this is actually my red ebony that I never labeled from that day, so I'm gonna go ahead and put a label on it and get it where it needs to be this time. And we will leave it yellow. Let's put these up, close our book. Alright, I think I'm actually going to go ahead and organize these real quick because we're getting so many and they're so stretched out. I'm going to do what I was talking about one day, make a row here, move these here, and just kind of go up, down, up, down, up, down, because that should consolidate us pretty good, so bear with me. This looks way better, so I've got, make sure ain't nothing hiding over there, but this is what I got kind of up, down, you know, B to C and then D, you know, and as I get more, I'll, you know, adjust them as I need to. But yeah, these are all of ours. We can about get them all in one. That's for those in one window. And then I've got the ones that we haven't identified over here to the right. As we identify these, we'll move them into the mix. We'll just leave our little watering can right here. Yeah, as you progress in this game and you start getting all these plants, you've got to have some kind of system. So at least which people haven't really came for plants I've already identified as much, but if they do, it's easy to find. Okay, let's go ahead and focus on these because these are the ones that we'll probably need. We got some will to explore. Let's pop this open. I say we go look around Tibet some more and see if we find anything. A noble elder stood silently watching the starry skies. I'm gonna try this block right here next to it. Why did I come here? Next. The postman. There's talk around town of a woman who wears a green mask made of jade. There are all sorts of oddballs in Undermere, but that's certainly unusual. Hey, she's a friend of mine. I'm talking about the sisters. Good day, sir. Here we go. Beckfoot candle. Wonder if there's a candle on this. Look at that. So this is where this is starting to come in handy. Remember, we used the eye on the other one. Now we're going to use the candle onto here. We just got to find Beckfoot and put it over it. That's my theory. Where is Beckfoot? I always check here so I can move my stuff over. Let's look around, y'all. There it is, Beckfoot. So let's bring our, right here, put our codex down, close enough. Okay. The candle is right here. The candle leads me east of Waswater. To the north, the mighty Seafowl Pike grazes the sky, the tallest peak in England. The challenge beckons to me, perhaps another time. Perhaps indeed, sir. We got a business to run. Well, let's get this plan. Oh man, that is cool looking. Alright, join the club, my friend. Join the club. Let's squeeze you up in there. Alright, that's good enough for now. Go ahead and archive this. I guess we'll put this up for now. I don't think we'll need it for a minute. This big boy. I was thinking we could identify these in our book if we could, but that would be going like solely off the pictures, Let's just flip through real quick. I just want to see if anything resembles any of those from the drawings, then we might know what we're looking for. I don't know how we will mix them yet, but it's okay. That could be that, but it's really hard to tell. So we're thinking like maybe winter boar. I don't know, y'all. We're gonna just hold on to this because I'm sure eventually it's gonna come up again. We got some will to explore. I'm gonna pop around to Bay for a little bit and just see. Nothing here. Alright, let's get a customer. Forest Bear. Ah, look at them eyes. I've been talking to people around town, trying to learn as much as I can about this beast that is rumored to have been seen in these parts. You want some of that Dranthium, don't you? I know. In the old world, they called this thing the Servant, but the people here seem to have forgotten that name. Except the group calling themselves the Seeds of Redemption. They are something I did not expect, and they have made it clear that they want me to stay away from the Servant. They seem to worship it, but I'm getting distracted. My Dranthium supplies are low. What did I tell you, bruh? I need more. Don't you worry, bro. I got you. Got you some fresh up here, yo. Where's it at? Go easy on that, man. Let's go ahead and get another customer. Reuben Ward, the detective. I crept around Black Comb 2 nights ago in the pitch black. That eyebright is some potent stuff. I could see clear as day. Up on the fell, I found a shallow pit full of skulls. Some deer, fox, badger, and some human. There was an eerie silence about the place, and every part of me was screaming to get out of there. Oh, man. Back down on the flat, I heard a terrible noise like an axe maker's whetstone, but unmistakably animal. High on the ridgeline, I saw a cowled woman wearing a jade mask watching me, and beside her something dark, inhumane, and bloody huge. I don't mind admitting that I'm out of my depth on this one. I need to speak to Verona again. While I'm here, I'll grab some wild coal for my pounding head. You'd have been out drinking too if you seen what I seen. I bet. Some wild coal. The purple berries are recommended by physicians in place of a hair of the dog mentality, as a tonic for those suffering the effects of having drunk too much the night before. There are some who consider wild coal a sacred plant, perhaps owing to its rarity, and claim that it's bad luck to pick berries from it. So it's purple berries. Let's look at our plants over here. This one has berries on it, but they don't look purple. Oh. Purple red, okay. I think this is gonna be it right here. Yeah, that's what's up. Norwood. Let's go ahead and label this. Wild coal. We'll make it purple. Alright, that's good. Let's move these down a little bit, bro. There we go. I'm gonna just keep popping around here because I feel like there's something here. And there's nothing there. Let's get another customer. Michael Bennett, I think he's new. My neighbor has a foul-smelling mushroom that she says can ward off evil spirits. It's a horrible little thing that attracts flies, but I'd rather that than sit and do nothing. There's something very strange out in the woods. So we already know this one, the one that attracts flies because they're flying all around it. Where is it? This one right here, Sunset Mounttrap. Let's look at it. Yep, that's gotta be it. I want to look it up in here though and see. I'll double check some stuff. There it is. Thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits. So that is gonna get our boy fixed up. Here you go, sir. I think we're gonna grab another customer. We're about to have some will to explore, but really, I mean, there's nowhere to go right now until I figure out this. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go ahead and just pop one more time. It says, a noble elder stood silently watching, but that's in Tibet. I'm gonna try right here. Nope. Alright, we'll get back to that another time. Let's get another customer now. Verona Green. Poor Reuben, he looks a little worse for wear this morning. He took a hard when his wife died and never did quite give up the drink. I think I know what ritual was performed at the stone circle. It all adds up. It was a summoning spell. Someone called to something across the void and tried to bring it here, and with the state of that body all torn to shreds, I'd say they succeeded. And then the gilded dendra, that really got me thinking. I found this in Dr. Worthing's bestiary, a little light reading for you. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest again, the sisterhood will know more. It's a big old letter right here. Let's see what it says. It has many names. Some call it the Woken Dendru, believing it to be related in some way to the deadly gilded dendra plant. Others call it the Night Stalker, the Miasma, or the Dread, but the most common name for it in the Shires is the Servant. You'll have heard of it in children's songs such as Keep the Fire Burning and Servant and Master, and there are hints of it in the older stories, but nobody alive has seen it in the flesh. It is said that the dead ground northeast of Tibet, where nothing but black Digitus mortis grows, was caused when the Servant last walked our lands hundreds of years ago. So north of Tibet, you say? Dead ground. In Tibet, a noble elder stood silently watching starry skies. I don't know. We've got one more adventure in us. I say we go northeast of Tibet. Let's go see what's down there. Let's put all our stuff up because we're closed for the day. Here we go. Where is Tibet? Right here. So northeast will be right here. Yo, we were all over this. Well, let's see if this is where we needed to be. Look at that. The wide area of blackened ground here is known to the locals as Dead Man's Field. Dark mushrooms protrude from the soil like fingers reaching out from the grave. Let's see what plant we got. Oh, look at this thing. Alright, we'll just put you over here with the others. And that is it for today. Let's leave our map out. I still have not figured out what to do with these. some click through and have different ones than the others. I don't know. We'll figure it out one day. Let's go see what our daily clue is. Oh, it's a blank one. I don't even know what that means. Every day she attentively followed the teachings of the Arda. Every day she patiently performed the tasks given to her. Every day thoughts of the book itched away at the back of her mind. You know, this book has a hold of her, whatever it is. So look, we are coming up on a full moon. If I remember right, these are waning, and then I think it goes to like half moon and then waxing, right? And then we're getting up to the full moon, which I bet something crazy is going to happen on the full moon. We will see. Well, thank y'all for watching. If you enjoy this, give me a like and subscribe. And I'm looking at some other games right now to start up. And I am also working on getting my audio better. So as soon as I get that dynamic mic, it's going to change the game. I'll see you next time.